Siberia, a land of icy breath and frozen silence. Towering pines clawed at the sky. Ivan, a man forged from the same harsh land, knew its secrets. He moved through the forest with the ease of a Siberian tiger. His eyes, blue as glacial ice, scanned the snow-dusted landscape. Ivan was a hunter, not for sport, but for survival. The wilderness provided, but it also demanded respect. He lived by its laws, a silent guardian of its delicate balance. Today he hunted for his village, their survival depending on his skill. Little did he know, he was about to face a challenge unlike any other, a test of his will, his strength, and his very humanity. The Siberian wilderness was ready to reveal its true power. A guttural roar ripped through the silence. The wind, a furious beast, unleashed its fury. Snow, whipped into a frenzy, became a blinding wall. Ivan, caught off guard, struggled to control his sled dogs. The dogs, panicked by the sudden onslaught, strained against their harnesses. The sled lurched violently, threatening to topple. Ivan, his face hardened against the icy blast, fought to regain control. But the storm was relentless. It roared louder. A monstrous entity determined to swallow everything in its path. With a sickening crack, the harness snapped. The dogs, freed from their burden, disappeared into the swirling white chaos. Ivan was alone. Days blurred into nights. The storm had subsided, leaving behind an eerie silence. Ivan, his supplies lost, battled the biting cold. Hunger gnawed at his stomach, a constant painful companion. He knew his limits, knew the wilderness could be a cruel mistress. Survival meant adapting, meant pushing his physical and mental boundaries. He needed food, and soon. His eyes, honed by years of hunting, scanned the snow-covered landscape. Tracks, wolves. The predator, a symbol of the wild, was now his only hope for sustenance. The hunter had become the hunted. The air hung heavy with the scent of musk and blood. The wolf pack, sleek and deadly, tore at the carcass of a fallen deer. Ivan, his stomach churning with a mix of revulsion and desperate hunger, watched from the tree line. He knew the risks. Wolves were cunning, their pack bond unbreakable. Taking one meant facing the wrath of the entire pack. Yet survival trumped fear. He had to become the apex predator. With the stealth of a seasoned hunter, he moved closer. His hand, steady despite the tremor in his soul, reached for his hunting knife. He was no longer the man who respected the delicate balance of the wild. He was a man driven by a primal need to survive. Days turned into weeks. Ivan, now a phantom of his former self, moved through the wilderness. He had become a shadow, his every thought consumed by survival. The wolves, once his prey, were now his reluctant companions. He had learned their ways, their language. He respected their strength, their unwavering loyalty. They were a mirror to his own transformation, a reminder of the animalistic instincts that now guided him. He was no longer the Ivan who had ventured into the wilderness. He was a survivor, forged in the crucible of hardship. The line between man and beast had blurred, leaving him forever marked by the wild.